A curry puff is a very famous savory snack available in Singapore. It's a fried pastry which has its influence from the Indian samosas. It's filled with potatoes, chicken, and pieces of boiled eggs infused with a variety of herbs and spices. I had few orders few days ago in which I prepared this Malabar dish called carrot pola, tikka pizza and vegetarian pizza, almond kheer, and these curry puffs. So today I'll be showing you this curry puffs recipe. I had used the same filling to make puff. The link to the recipe will be given in the description box below. So let's see what all are the ingredients needed for the filling. Here we have chopped onions, thinly cubed potatoes which are washed and diced, around 750 grams, 2 green chilies finely chopped, chicken which is marinated with turmeric powder, chili flakes, pepper and salt, and 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic. So this quantity yields for around 18 curry puffs. You may reduce the quantity accordingly. And for the spices, I will be explaining it later. Now let's prepare the pastry dough. Here I am using plain flour into which I am adding salt and sugar and half teaspoon of baking powder. Into it I am adding in cold unsalted butter around 150 grams, and I am making it into a coarse mixture. I am kneading in the butter into the flour and adding in cold water to make a soft dough. So add in water gradually so that you get a soft dough. Don't add water in one go. You have to add in little by little until you get a soft and pliable dough. Now finally you add in around 1 tablespoon of oil, neutral oil. I had used neutral coconut oil, and let this dough rest for around 20 to 30 minutes while you prepare the filling for the curry puffs. So into a pan add in the oil and the ginger garlic paste. Saute well for around 30 seconds, then add in the chopped onions. So this quantity yields a filling for around 18 curry potatoes. You may reduce the quantity to 1/3 if you want to prepare 6 potato fillings. So 6 curry potato fillings. Okay, so next, once the onions are sauteed for few minutes, add in the chicken, marinated chicken, and give it a good mix. Now here we have 3 tablespoons of meat masala, 1.5 tablespoon of chili powder, fennel seeds, garam masala, turmeric powder, and pepper powder which is freshly crushed. Now add in all the masalas into the mixture and give it a good mix for around 2 minutes. Now you'll be adding in around 1.5 cups of hot water. Now let the water boil, add in the salt and add in the potatoes. So here I have used 3 large potatoes which were around 750 grams. All the measurements I have weighed out for easy convenience. So which is around 3 large potatoes. Now add in the 1.5 cups of boiling water. Now give a mix and let it cook for 20 to 25 minutes. And once the water has all evaporated, add in the chopped coriander leaves. Now divide the dough into 13 equal parts which were around 54 grams each. Now keep 2 large tablespoons of the potato filling into the curry puff dough and place a small piece of sliced boiled egg. So each I had used around 3 boiled eggs. I had cut into around 4-5 pieces and keep a small portion of that. And now for the traditional folding, this is how you fold. So pinch the ends of the dough to get a pattern like this. I will be showing it again and again so that you can practice. These can be traditionally these are deep fried in oil, but you can even bake them. Since it is a pastry, you can brush with egg wash and even bake them for around 20 to 30 minutes in an oven at 180 degrees. See, I have rolled it into the size of my palm into an oval shape. It is not actually round in shape, it is oval in shape. Now place 2 tablespoons of the potato filling and the egg. So it is filled with the chicken and potatoes, and with the spices and the masala. It is very flavorful pastry to try. So these fillings can be used same for normal bun filling or the pastry filling or this type of curry puff filling, or you can use for steamed bun, or also my pan bun recipe, you can use the same filling. So this is the traditional way of folding the curry puff. So here I have heated oil in a kadai or a pan. I have used coconut oil. You may use any neutral oil. So these were the pastries which I have already started frying. So fry them 2 at a time in medium to low flame. It takes around 10 minutes to fry on both sides. Flip in between so that it browns evenly on both sides to get a golden brown color. So here I have used butter. You may use margarine or shortening as the ones available in the shops, but butter gives a good rich flavor. So again I am showing you how to fold. Roll out the dough into an oval shape on the size of your palm. Then place 2 large tablespoons of the filling and 1 piece of egg and make it into a semicircle and pinch the ends so that it seals well, and this is the way you fold it. So these pastries can be frozen up to 3 months in the freezer. Just thaw them for 30 minutes and you can fry them directly, or you may bake them by applying an egg wash. So these need to be cooked in very low flame for around 10 to 12 minutes. Do not keep the flame on high. So I had filled 13 curry puffs with the dough and 4 was remaining, which I will be making a pan bun the next day. So these are the fried and the unfried version. You can see how crispy and tasty these puffs are. Do try and let me know your feedbacks and comments. Thank you.